morning, y'all. This is Cherie with PassionatePennyPincher.com, and today we are making all the spaghettis. Your family is going to be so happy. If you have these recipes, you definitely don't want to miss making the ones that we're doing today. Today we're going to do 5 recipes and a dessert, hopefully in less time than it would take you to drive and go through a drive-thru and get dinner. So here we go. We are going to get right started. I wanted to show y'all, these are our freezer meals that it's 12 weeks of meals that you can pop in your freezer so you'll have them when life picks up and gets crazy again. And you can also make these, you don't have to freeze them, they're just great recipes to have 12 weeks. You have an index that tells you every single thing you have, hello cards, helpful hints. You also have freezer menu prep. I used this yesterday to prep all my ingredients. So it was super helpful. And also a dry erase grocery list, but we will talk more about it. I want to get started on these recipes because I know that's what y'all want to see. And don't forget the little baby cards. We'll talk about those in a minute. But as y'all are hopping on, tell me hello. Tell me if y'all have made anything. I am not seeing any comments at all. So it's kind of weird, like there are no comments. So I hope y'all are commenting. In fact, I'm wondering if I need to get, because if I can't see y'all's comments, hold on, let me get my computer. That is so weird. Can somebody, okay, hey Susan, maybe y'all just haven't started yet. Oh, hey Rochelle, okay, good, I can see y'all, I won't have to do this, yay. Okay, so y'all start popping on. It was just really delayed today. Hey, Kara. Hey, Jamie. Okay, yay. I'm so happy to see all of y'all on here. I was like, what in the world? Okay, y'all, we are making up all the spaghettis today. Look at all these noodles. Almost forgot to get the noodles out. And I was like, oh, that would not have been a good thing. But, so today, here's what we are making. We are going to make cheesy baked spaghetti, grilled basil chicken, salsa verde shredded pork, cracker barrel chicken tenderloin sandwiches, taco inspired spaghetti, and Butterfinger cake. So Laurie's really jealous that I got week 4 because I think James really loves the Butterfinger cake. So good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Debbie. Okay, I am going to get started, and I'm going to be really honest. The first recipe I have never made. It's been actually up on our website, I think for a really long time. It might be Shannon's recipe. I don't know. I might be lying, but I hope not. Cheesy baked spaghetti has a secret ingredient. We are going to get started on it. So the first thing that you do is you brown your ground beef. Let me put y'all down. And I don't have my computer, so I'm not going to be able to chat too much with y'all till I bring y'all back up. But y'all be sure to keep chatting and I will catch up. And after we make the 2 spaghettis, we're going to do a little giveaway. So I've got my 1 pound of ground beef. And now this is where I'm a little confused, even though I trust that this recipe works because I know Laurie and Shannon have been making it for years. So I have a ½ cup of chopped green peppers and about a third of a cup of chopped onions and a tablespoon of butter. And you're supposed to put all these together and microwave them till they're soft. So as a Southern cook, I would have probably just thrown all this in with my ground beef. But then there's something that you have to do to it later. Let's see how long it says to microwave them. Oh, about 4 minutes. I guess I probably should have done this beforehand. Also, I've got y'all at a different angle today, so it feels really weird. Okay, so in the meantime, I've got my ground beef. Did not put on an apron, so let's pray this doesn't get me. I'm going to combine 1 jar of spaghetti sauce with my ground beef. I've read this recipe about 15 times, y'all, and I'm still looking at it, making sure I'm doing everything correctly for y'all. Oh, I gotta get some milk out too. I did not get that. It's so different. Like if you're making these in real life in your regular home, it's not so crazy because when you do it on live, you have to make room for everything and, you know, make sure you've got everything out, all your utensils and everything. So if you're doing it at home, you can probably really just get with it and get it done. Okay, so now what we're going to do, I've got those going. I've got my disposable pan. I feel like I'm kind of crazy up here. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of sauce. I think that's what it said. A thin layer of sauce on the bottom of my dish. So might as well just do this while we're waiting on those peppers and stuff. Now this is a whole pound of spaghetti that I actually cooked yesterday, and I tossed olive oil in it, and they say it works, so I'm going to use half of this for this recipe and half of it for another recipe. And we designed it that way on purpose, so that way you're only having to cook these noodles once, and then you've got your spaghetti dishes done and in the freezer, so it doesn't necessarily mean you have to eat them in the same week. This is almost layered like a lasagna. I don't know, let's have a talk. Do y'all, okay, do you mix your, if you're making like regular spaghetti, inquiring minds want to know, do you mix your sauce with your noodles, or do you have your noodles and then serve your sauce? Okay, I think that's about half. So I'm going to save those for the taco spaghetti. Got to put them somewhere. All right, so I'm still waiting on that, so I'll put y'all up and let's see. Did I mix my sauce? Maybe I don't know if it's a Southern thing. I mix my sauce and my noodles together. That's how I was raised, so that's what we do. So Carla says she mixes, Donna says she doesn't mix, and Christina says no, she keeps everything separate. I've always wondered about keeping them separate, but I guess you have to mix olive oil with your noodles, because every time I've tried to do it, my noodles got all sticky and everything. Separate, Alice said. Okay, y'all, we are almost ready. Okay, woo, that's hot. Okay, I've got my onions and bell pepper. Now this is really, I've never done this before, so I'm super excited to see how this works. I have an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that, trusted Lori and trusted Shannon that this works. You mix in with this. So this is why you do these separately instead of just browning them with your meat. So I have, this is really good and soft. I got this out probably over an hour ago. And y'all, I'm just throwing everything in my sink. It's going to be a hot mess by the time we get done with all this. Okay, so going to, I think this, let me put y'all back down. Oh, you know what? I've got to get a little bit of milk. I was like, wait a minute, this is not working. 2 tablespoons of milk. Where did my tablespoons go? One, 2. Y'all don't let me forget to put my milk up. I'll do that when after I get this mixed up. May have to pop this back in. Maybe not. Okay, there's a method to the madness. This is working. It's getting very smooth, so super excited. Keep stirring. Keep stirring. All right, so if you're just now popping on, I had a layer of, just a thin layer of spaghetti sauce on the bottom, topped with 8 ounces of cooked noodles. And now we are going to top this. Wait a minute, there's some Parmesan cheese somewhere. Let me see what I do. Okay, that goes last. Okay, so this is kind of like you're doing a lasagna. So we're going to spread this over the top. Y'all, we may have this for dinner tonight because I'm so intrigued to try it. I think my people are going to really love it. Y'all, if you're interested, the freezer bundles are, I would say they're not quite 95% sold out, but getting close. So if you want the bundle, it comes with 60 freezer recipes, 12 desserts, 2 little stands to hold your freezer bags as you're prepping, a little wooden block to hold your recipe card, a super cute canvas bag that holds all of your stuff, and a private Facebook group that is worth every single penny because these ladies, they have the best tips. Everybody's showing their food. It is so fun, and they're just the sweetest ever. All right, there's my layer of cream cheese, and so now I'm just gonna throw all of this. So this was a jar of spaghetti sauce and a pound of ground beef. Y'all, by the time I get done, I may have dishes like a mile high over here in my sink. Oh, yum. This looks so good. So good. Oh, if y'all will please, please, please sprinkle the video, we will give away a $10 Amazon gift card. So y'all please, please share the love. Okay, we need a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And you can use just the green stuff in the can, that's completely fine. If you have some fancier, then that would be great too. The shredded, I've done both on things like this. So, oh, if y'all could smell. It is a little early here. I'm on Central Time, so it's only right after 8 o'clock. All right, now here is where the fun begins. So we're gonna cover this, and then when you cook it, you are gonna top it. This sounds crazy, but they say it is excellent with the French fried onions. You know, the French's, this is Kroger brand, but the French's fried onions, and it's supposedly like fabulous. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this wrapped up. And my other recipes are gonna go much quicker, y'all. So y'all stay with me because you don't wanna miss the next spaghetti we're doing. It's a taco inspired spaghetti, and it's so different, but it works. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of press this down, although I may make this tonight. But another trick, and two, you know what, this is an aluminum pan, I didn't think about it, but I know the spaghetti sauce will eat through aluminum foil. I hope it doesn't, and I've frozen them in aluminum pans before, so that's fine. It's completely fine. Then I've got my cute little freezer card that I'm going to tape on here that gives you your instructions, so when you thaw it, you're good to go. So we have got 1 meal down. So there you have it, the cheesy baked spaghetti. Just over here. So now we're going to do, let me put my milk up. Okay, that is done. More spaghetti. Now, this one is, y'all, I was so organized with all my little, I bought these little Dollar Tree plastic shoe boxes, you know, like you get to send Operation Christmas Child. Has worked out great. And then after I get done, I'm going to use them to store some of my craft stuff in. So I'm super excited about that. Okay, I've got my remaining noodles. Where's my recipe? Okay, so this is taco-inspired spaghetti. Y'all, this is so good. And we're going to talk about ranch-style beans. I know some of y'all have never heard of these. Oop, I'm backwards. I'm backwards to me, but not to y'all. Ranch-style beans. Let's talk about these for a minute. I know some of you have never heard of them. You may not be able to get them in your area. It's okay. You could substitute with drained black beans or chili beans. So a ranch-style bean is, you can see in here, they have a liquid, kind of like a chili bean does, that they're seasoned for you already. So they're just a kind of a Tex-Mex thing. They're very, if you live in Texas, you can find them. If you live in the South, you can probably find them. Even Laurie has them in Ohio, so I hope y'all can find them. That's all, we'll talk about that. But I just want y'all to be aware of that. If you cannot find them, you can sub with black beans and it will be fabulous as well. All right, so I already have my 1 pound of ground beef that I've cooked an onion with. Now, the recipe calls to put this in a tin, but I'm gonna try to go ahead and put this in a freezer bag because I wanna lay it flat. I'm making a bunch of meals to take to my parents, and I need them to travel very flat. So, we are going to put in a packet of taco seasoning. You know what, I need that tablespoon again. I've got this big thing, so I think it's 4 tablespoons. It'll be fine. You know, I could be using my little holder, and I don't know where it is. Oh well. We need, I think it's a 1/2 cup of water. Yes. Of course, everything that I've used has been over here in the sink dirty already. 1/2 cup of water. And then you're just gonna pour in your ranch style beans. Actually, I'm gonna give that a little swish. And I have a can of Rotel. Y'all, this is so good. It is so good. Then I also need a 1/2 cup of salsa. This sounds crazy, but it works, y'all. I promise it does work. Now, I'm gonna try to, I may be regretting this, putting this in a bag, because I did not test this to be sure, but I'm gonna smush this around. You know what, this would have worked way better in a bowl. In fact, oh, I have a bowl, duh. Okay, this will be fine. Okay, don't try that, it didn't work. Dump all this stuff in a bowl. Then, y'all look, it's so different, but it's so good. So yummy. Then you're gonna mix in a 1 cup of Mexi blend cheese. I didn't measure that because I know that that's 2 cups. Y'all, I'm going to go over here and get me an aluminum pan. Do not make this one in a bag. It's too big. I really thought it was going to work. Nope, did not work. So I'm going to scoot over here and get me an aluminum pan over here. I have freezer meal supplies all over my kitchen. It is crazy. All right, so here we go. Have another pan. Here we go. Woo! Okay, yeah, y'all. That is big. That would definitely would not have gone. We would have been exploding. in the freezer bag. Mercy. What in the world was I thinking? I was all kinds of delusional with that. But oh my goodness, if y'all could smell this. Fabulous. All right, now we're gonna sprinkle the rest of the cheese on here. Oh, okay, now I'm changing my mind. Maybe we'll have this one tonight. I don't know. They're both gonna be so, so good. Y'all, please, if you know any friends who could benefit, I mean, I just can think of so many situations. New moms, people who are recovering or about to have surgery, your elderly parents or grandparents that you could help out by making up some meals, and just a regular, once we get to regular life with running kids around and being crazy, having meals in your freezer, you will be so happy. And honestly, for the cost of, here's my little card. For the cost of them, it's one time for probably a family of 5 or 6 at Chick-fil-A. Okay, taco-inspired spaghetti. We're going to wrap just like we did the other spaghetti. I'm going to put and I mainly do this just to give it a little added protection from freezer burn. And I've got my little card that's going to tell me what to do. Oh, keep thinking I'm going to get to the end of this tape, but it keeps going. Okay, y'all, this towel keeps falling. I need to get a new towel out. Okay, number 2, taco-inspired spaghetti. So, 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 so good. All right, now the rest of these are just dump and go. So I'll bring over all my little organized stuff over here. This is grilled basil chicken. Oh my word, so good. We did test this one, it's fabulous. So I've got probably, it calls for 4 to 6 chicken breasts. I think I have 5 in here, but they were really big ones. I split them in half. And so what we're going to do, y'all, I should have gotten more utensils out. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. 1, 2, 3. And then 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. 1, 2, 3. And then I have got, that I've already chopped up, 2 tablespoons of fresh minced basil. And I'm so super excited. I have some basil. I'm doing a little pot garden. And I have basil and cilantro, which are the 2 things that I use the most. Oh, y'all, smells so good. So you have your little fresh basil down in here. I want every little piece to get in there. Then I've got 2 cloves of garlic, which I'm going to use, of course, the jarred garlic, and it's about a couple of these. And then I need 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, which I know I have somewhere. Here we go. And honestly, I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to put a little salt and put a little pepper. And that's it for this one. And so all we need to do, oh, these are the freezer stands I was telling y'all about that come, you get 2 of them with the freezer bundle. So You just need to kind of smash this around. You can also cook these in the oven at 375 for about 20, 25, 30 minutes, however long. So I'm just going to smash this around. I am going to put it, I'm going to double bag it because in case something happened, sure don't want it to leak. And then I have my little card so I know what it is. Y'all, I'm so excited about my little Dollar Tree things. So here we go. Number 3, grilled basil chicken. I'm going to have to get more air out of that later, but that one's done. Yay! Okay, they're going faster, I told y'all. Let's do the next chicken one. All the little things. Okay, these are Cracker Barrel chicken tenderloin sandwich. So I know a lot of y'all have got a lot of frozen meat right now, and I just wanted to let y'all know these are frozen chicken tenders, so you definitely can do some of these frozen, because this is just a marinade. I can't see that it's gonna not work. And we've been reading, according to the FDA, if you thaw chicken or meat in your fridge safely, you can refreeze it. I know we've all been taught, oh, don't ever thaw and refreeze, but the FDA says that you can do it, and I know a lot of the gals in the supper club have been doing it, because if y'all are like me, you've just been, if you've seen meat at a good price, you've gone ahead and gotten it when you can, because that's what we got to do right now. All right, I have got 1.5 pounds of chicken tenderloins right here. Oop, put y'all back down. These are frozen, so we are going to take 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some more measuring cups because these are really getting gross. Bring them all on over. And let's see if I even have it. I think my 1/2 cup, oh, there it is. Y'all, these are so, I've had these since like I got married in the 80s. Just saying. 1/2 cup, oh, I knew that was gonna happen. But I have a new one. And honestly, that's probably okay. But y'all, this is so good too. The Olive Garden Italian Light, it only has 30 calories for 2 tablespoons, and it tastes just as good as the full fat version. Just a little tip for hanging with me. It's so, so good. Okay, we have 1/2 cup of Italian dressing. Y'all, my sink. Y'all can probably see it. I don't know, it's crazy. And then we need 1 teaspoon of lime juice. One and a half teaspoons of honey. Now, let's see. I know I could spray my, you know what, I'm not gonna measure. I'm just gonna be like, I think that's about right. I didn't have my cooking spray over here to make it come out easily, so. And that is it. So on serving day, what you're gonna do with these is, you can cook these on the skillet, just smashing these around. But you can cook these in the skillet, you could grill them, and on serving day, you're gonna put them on some toasted sourdough bread with lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise. Make your family so, so happy. You know what, I'm gonna try to get these flattened down. Ooh, that's wet, because those are frozen. Stick this in here. So I'm glad that I put my little card in another little Ziploc bag since that's wet. So that's another tip for y'all. If you are dealing with frozen meat and you've let it kind of set out like mine has been, your bag does kind of get wet. All right, I think that's number 4. Cracker Barrel chicken tenderloin sandwiches, yay! Number 4. All right, number 5. Y'all, please keep sprinkling for a chance to win a $10 Amazon gift card. Okay, so I've already gone ahead. This is a 2-pound pork shoulder, pork loin, pork roast, whatever. Some kind of boneless pork roast or loin will work in this one. Go ahead and put it in here. So I've already put this in my bag with 1 cup of onion because I didn't want to have to put my onion when I was prepping yesterday in another thing. So I just poured that on there. And this is Salsa Verde shredded pork. So it's Tex-Mex. It's delicious. You can serve it like with tacos, flour tortillas, serve over rice. You know what? I'm going to shake this up. This is Salsa Verde. Have y'all ever had Salsa Verde? It's like a green salsa kind of, but it's not really spicy. So you're going to add in, actually, yeah, a whole jar, 16 ounces, to your 2-pound pork loin. And this one goes in the crock pot. So this is one of these you freeze and then you dump and you are good to go. All right, so we need 3 cloves of garlic. Actually, I'm gonna do well, let's see. I'll definitely be running my dishwasher. 1, 2, 3. 1 tablespoon of cumin. Y'all, I'm obsessed with cumin. It is so good. Ooh, and that's coming out in big hunks. I don't care if I have extra because I love it. And then we have, I think that says 1/4 a teaspoon, yes. 1/4 a teaspoon of red, this is crushed red pepper. It calls for red pepper flakes. Pretty much, it's the same thing, but y'all know this stuff is hot. This is the stuff they have at like Pizza Hut that you can sprinkle on your pizza and then you do it and you're like, whoa, what was I doing? That was crazy. We used to do that when we were teenagers when we went to Pizza Hut. And then we need 1/4 a teaspoon of black pepper. I will measure this one out since I put that red pepper in there. We definitely don't want it hot. Woo! Y'all, that is it. I think that's it. Yes, that is it. So like I said, on serving day, this one dumps into your crock pot. It will cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. Y'all, look at all my little stands. I'm so happy. Those are so cute. Salsa Verde shredded pork. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna knead it up and mix it up. Oh, if y'all could smell, like I can't decide what to make tonight. Everything smells so good because I could just throw this in my crock pot right now if I wanted to. I'm gonna have to take a poll with my people and see what they want for tonight. So I'm gonna double bag this again. And now, oh, we've got dessert. Cannot wait to show y'all dessert. We're making Butterfinger cake. Here's my little baby card, putting it in here so we know what we have. Try to get it as flat as I can. I'm gonna work on these. I will take a picture when I get done and post it so y'all can see. I already have a few. I have some baked oatmeal and a brisket, and I'm gonna make the Brunswick stew casserole soon to put in the freezer. So here we go, Salsa Verde shredded pork. Woo! Y'all, we are rocking and rolling. Okay, so we've got, I'm gonna take a minute and just say hello. Okay, so let's see. Do you thaw first, Debbie, for that pork? I think you could dump that, maybe thaw it to where it loosens up, but I think you could definitely dump that one straight in without thawing. But most of these, yes, I would recommend thawing in the refrigerator overnight and like overnight and then pretty much the whole next day and everything should be ready to go. Thanks for sprinkling, Lori. Good morning, Connie. Okay, let's get to this cake. What did I do with it? Here it is. Wait a minute. I have the cake somewhere. Now I have so many pans over here. Yes, okay, so I have pre-made a chocolate fudge cake. So I could not do that on live today and make it and let it cool. Oh goodness, y'all, look what happened, but it's fine. That stuck. What in the world? It is completely fine because you're gonna see what we're gonna do to it. So you just follow the package directions on your cake and that's what you do. So I need to get a wooden spoon. Get all my stuff out of here. Okay, Butterfinger cake, y'all, so good. So we have a chocolate cake that we have made. Now, what we're gonna do, this is crazy. Have you ever heard of a poke cake? We are gonna poke holes in it. That's why when that stuck, I wasn't too concerned. Guess I'll go a little bit faster. So we're just poking holes all in it. It's not pretty, it doesn't matter, it's not gonna show. And now, y'all, you're just gonna die when I show you what we're doing. Let me just say, you're gonna wanna exercise when you make this. We have a can of sweetened condensed milk. I could totally, and I do, I'm not gonna lie, eat this just right out of the container. So we are going to pour this all over. Okay, let me make sure I'm doing this right. We are pouring this, and you see it's going to go in those holes. Oh, I'm going to have to get a spoon. Y'all, I'm really going to have to use self-control to not just lick this can up on live. Oh, so good. This is, I just love it. One of my favorite desserts is a lemon icebox pie, and it's because of the sweetened condensed milk. A little bit obsessed. I think if anything has cream cheese, a dessert, and sweetened condensed milk, it's going to be a winner. Okay, so I have taken, I think it was an 11-ounce bag of the little tiny bite size, snack size, whatever they're called, Butterfingers. You know what? I wasn't thinking this through. I've got to have something to bang these with. I need to clean that drawer out. That thing is crazy. Okay, so you want to take these, and I've just put them in this bag. I thought this would make it easier. And we want to break them up, but they still want to be kind of chunky. Hope this works. Not tried this. I'm trying out a lot of stuff on y'all today. Just saying. Oh, okay, that kind of got them. I didn't realize they would crumble that easily. Okay, so I've got my cake. I've poured that I've poured the whole thing of the sweetened condensed milk. Now I'm going to sprinkle with half of these Butterfingers. Okay, some of those did not break, but some of them crumbled. So we'll give it another bang here in a minute. Oh my goodness. Okay, my oldest son loves Butterfingers, so he may have to come get some of this. Actually, my youngest son, I already told him, I was like, you're gonna have to take this to work tomorrow because it needs to get out of the house because we can't handle it. Look, I'm trying to get it down in the little holes. Ooh, I'm gonna stick that down in there. Yum! Oh my goodness. What in the world? This is crazy. So good. Okay, and now, because we don't have enough sugar in here, we have got a jar of caramel ice cream topping. And we are going to pour this whole thing over here. This is why I'm telling y'all, goodness. Okay, y'all, this is a lot of happiness going into this pan. I'm gonna try to spread this over. Now, I don't know, the desserts in the freezer bundle pack were not designed to be frozen, but I do believe some of these, like this particular one, you could freeze. We have not tested them that way, but if any of y'all have frozen them and they worked, please let us know. Now, we're gonna top this with an 8-ounce container of thawed whipped topping. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is gonna be hard. I haven't eaten breakfast to just not dig right on in, and with a cup of coffee, oh my word, it would be so good. I'm gonna try to have restraint though. We'll see. I'll let y'all know. I might have to just taste it. Hey, if y'all have any questions about the freezer meals, as soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna look up and answer any. So y'all be ready. That. Now we're gonna take the rest of these and I need to bang a few of them. The rest of these Butterfingers and stick them on top. And we're gonna call it done, and oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my word, so good. I think you could use if you have a favorite candy bar that kind of would crunch. I'm trying to think if you could use Snickers if you really like crunched it up. Like you'd have to cut it, I think. But what else could you use? Y'all have any ideas? Thinking of Kit Kat bars, or no, I think Twix have caramel in them. That might not work. Okay. Woo! I want to get it all out, but kind of making a mess. Okay, we did it. So yummy. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got to wash my hands after that. And then I'll want to chit chat with y'all because I haven't hardly been able to talk to y'all tonight, but oh my goodness, or today. This is not nighttime. This is daytime. Butterfinger cake. Look, I wish I could smell. My kitchen smells fabulous. I mean, it smells amazing in here. Okay, here we go. Heath bars. Bonnie, yes. Oh, you know what? You can already get those Heath bars that are already crumbled in by the chocolate chips. That's a great idea. Okay, do y'all have any questions about the freezer menus? Like I said, it comes in this cute little canvas bag that gives you cooking conversion times, 12 weeks of high quality freezer or recipe cards. You even get some blank recipe cards to write in your family favorites. And we also have some of these on our shop for sale if you're interested in those. The grocery list, it's dry erasable. Oh, M&M's, yum. I like how you think. Jeannie, I think that was your name. Someone asked if I can repeat what you're not supposed to freeze. So the desserts, all the recipes, the main dish recipes are meant to be frozen. The desserts we did not design to be frozen. They're just to kind of be a treat after all the hard work you've done. But we think some of them, like this one, I don't know why you couldn't, because it's a cake. I know you can freeze cake. It's Cool Whip. I mean, you can freeze Cool Whip, sweetened condensed milk, Butterfingers, and caramel. I mean, I really think you can freeze it. I'm tempted to like maybe take half this and freeze it and see. So someone asked if you can freeze the cake now. I mean, I think you can, but like I said, I have not tested them. So, freezes and peanut butter cups, yum. Carrie said she ordered a couple of days away. Can't wait to get them. Yay! I hope you got your PDF. That's the other thing. You get the PDF right away, so you can start making these immediately and get your freezer stocked. Yes, baked goods can be frozen. That's for sure. Oh, Dawn said you can freeze this cake. She's done it. Yay! Okay, that's good to know, y'all. Freeze your Butterfinger cake and have it ready to pull out this summer after you've been like at the pool with your kids or whatever. So, I mean, I was thinking that this one would definitely be one that you could freeze since it is a cake based. So, y'all, thank you so much. Oh, Jeannie said ice cream sandwiches on the bottom with cool on top and refreeze. Yum. That sounds fabulous. All right, so the freezer meals. Oh, so also I didn't mention we also have the PDF that is only $16.95, and you get it right away. You get in our wonderful private Facebook group that I know a lot of you. Hey, if y'all are in our private Facebook group, can you give me a heart and just brag on all y'all sweet ladies? And I think we have a couple of guys in there too. We don't leave them out. So someone asked where my shirt is from. This is actually from Target. It's from last year though, so thanks, Jeannie. Oh, lots of hearts, y'all. Look at all the love that our private Facebook Arts, our supper club is getting, y'all. They are so they're just the sweetest ladies. I love all y'all. It's so fun. And hey, y'all, I'm probably gonna be in there. Y'all might get tired of me today. I may pop into the private group and do make that Brunswick stew casserole today. Let's see. Dawn, how do you get into the group? If you purchase, when you get an email that sends you your PDF, it will give you instructions on how to get into the group. And we're approving people as fast as we can. So, okay, y'all, I'm going to hop off here. We have got salsa verde shredded pork. We've done grilled basil chicken. We have done the Cracker Barrel chicken tenderloin sandwich. I've got stuff just flying all over the place. Cheesy baked spaghetti. Of course, our Butterfinger cake. And our taco-inspired spaghetti. So, these recipes are fabulous. I don't want y'all to miss out. Your family will love you, and y'all will be rock stars. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. I will see y'all on Friday where we're going to do this again and fill our freezers. Bye.